It doesn't fit in the light box. Hold, please. There, that's better. So I paid $25 on Facebook Marketplace for some necklaces. And she rolled them in these towels. And she said she threw in these watch bands, which I will put up on eBay because she said she wasn't using them. She was the sweetest lady. She also gave me this box of stuff that we'll go through. Crazy. People amaze me because I have bought stuff for like minimal money, and I'm astonished. Okay, so I can't remember if it's Depop or Mercari. This, I don't think I spent more than $25 or $30 for any specific listing, and usually less, because I want my husband to stay married to me. This is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see my phone the way my light box is now, but it is so fantastic in person. I am stunned. And I thought when I glanced at the picture online on the description, I was like, that's pretty, and it doesn't look like, paparazzi. So let's check it out, So it shows up and I'm like, yeah, this is different. And then I look at the clasp, and sure enough, $9.25. I don't know if you can see that. $9.25, and it has the right kind of tarnish. I haven't checked it yet with the acid test, but look at this. And it's like, it's heavy. I'm pretty sure this is glass and not plastic. I am so amazed that I was able to get this. It's like many different shades of teal and aqua and blue. I mean, it's stunning. Let me put it over here. Those are some of my favorite shades, greens and blues. Oh yeah, and I got a bunch of these brooches from a different, I'll put those back in there for now. This was a different one from earlier. I may have shown you, but it's got the little C clasp, and I don't know if it's just a, like a new remake of an old thing, but it's a beautiful brooch, cameo. Yeah. Stunned. Okay. We'll get back to these. This is part of it too. Okay. Let's jump back over here. Got rings. Of course I did color today, so my hands are all sad. This ring especially stands out to me. It needs 2 stones replaced, and I'm pretty sure I have something close to these purple stones. I'm going to put my hand this way because the other side looks so sad. This ring is so fun. And this one's like made in China, but it is beautiful. The filigree on the sides. It's a cheapie, but it's got this great profile. All of these are fantastic. This one I think is not super expensive, but I think I could get like $40 or something for it, based on comps I saw. And even like this ring from China, I could get close to 30. Sure, it's stuck on my thumb. This one also had a pretty decent price. I can't remember what the comp said, but it's so gorgeous with that copper. This one's just a fun plastic ring, I'll probably put this in one of the Depop Aurora jewelry bottles I've been making. Also under TimeTravelingArtist, but they've been so fun to make, and it brings me to a different topic. After tonight's Whatnot auction, I decided it's going to be a while before I do another one, if I do another one, because Monday night is the only night that I'm willing to give to it. And I don't think it's the best night to do auctions unless you're one of the top people, because most of the time, the people that get hundreds of people bidding are the ones that order those pallets and sell shoes and hoodies and things like that. Costume jewelry, not the biggest crowd, you know, another piece of plastic. This might be glass, actually, because it's got a little bit of scratches, but it's not like this. So yeah, Whatnot, that first one was so amazing. I made over $400 in sales, and since then it's been like, it was $21 and it was like $66, and tonight I don't even know if I hit 30. So it's just not worth the time and the setup. And I could use the same stuff to make the Depop bottles. So I think I'm just gonna head in that direction. Okay, where's the red? Okay. These are beautiful. I can't remember what the comp said, but they're just, look at them. They're almost like Etruscan or something. They're so great looking in person. You know, and they're just lucite, I believe. We'll use this towel this lady gave me. She was so sweet. Don't worry about returning those towels. She met me at the KFC parking lot with her dog, who was just adorable. Anyway, love people. These are so, I mean, they're gorgeous. That shade of red. It's like a deep cranberry. Lovely. Oh yeah. Check this out. It's a cicada. This is probably, I could sell for 10 or 11 bucks on Depop. It's not worth a ton, but it's so fun. And it came with, you know, like this ring came with it. And then, okay, where is it? Maybe I don't have it out here. All good. Anyway, we'll jump to the pearls. We've got black pearls. I'm astonished, like I said, that I got these. Black pearls. This says 14 karat gold for the, you know, clasp. And these are real. Like, you can feel the roughness when you rub them together, because I do not put stuff on my teeth. Yeah. They're rough. They're not like that smooth you can feel for something that's really cheap, which I don't have anything right here. Not that it would show you texture. Look at this. This is fantastic. Freshwater black pearl. The color, these are all real. And then there's even a bracelet, also real, also 14 karat gold. I think I spent $30 for like this. It came with, I think, this ring. Were these one that came with this one, maybe? I'm astonished. It's, I don't know. And it's like the woman that met me in the parking lot with her $25. I'll show you what I got. I mean, I haven't even had a chance to peek in it, but we're talking probably 40 necklaces and then all of whatever's in this box and those. She was just like, here, I'm unloading. And I thought, oh my gosh, okay. These are Avon. Look at how great these are. Leave them in with the pearls. I mean, seriously, these feel so nice. It's fantastic. I'm amazed by people. It's like perfect timing to start working on things like this, you know? I love these. The colors are amazing. And then check these out. They're like abalone. They feel like someone made them, just, you know, having fun, learning how to solder. But look at the color on that. And they're super light, which we've talked about before as a hairstylist. Please don't put super heavy things in your ears unless it's like a clip-on maybe, or you're not planning on wearing them longer than a few hours because, man, I have seen some ears. Okay. This is part of this brooch. I gotta show it to you later. Okay. These are stunning. I hope that it's picking up in the camera because I think it's like silk and it's sewn. They're so beautiful in person. There's this, I don't know if it's the contrast between this deep, deep brown and the blue and the gold, and then just that tiny shimmer from this amber colored stone and then the blue. They are so fantastic, and I cannot find anything like them as a comp. So I'll have to play around with what I think they're worth because they're really beautiful. Also, these are fun glass beads. And this is, who knows? I mean, is this silver? Well, I can't even, I'll have to check it. I don't see anything on it, but I mean, when people make things themselves, they often don't put a stamp on it, but the tarnish is right, you know, on these little beads and everything. I'll have to check it. This ring, I checked the stones. They're not moissanite, but it's a really lovely ring. You know, at first I thought it was gonna be rose gold. I feel like it's more of like a copper tone, you know, than it is the rose gold. Because both of these, you know, they have more copper to them than, let me see if I can find something. Here we go. This is rose gold. This is Charming Charlie, something I'm going to put in one of the Depop Aurora bottles I'm making. That's rose gold. These are copper. There's like a depth to them that's different than this. Not that this isn't fun. I totally love it. And I've seen some gorgeous rose gold. Don't mistake me for not liking it or anything. But this copper it's fantastic. This ring just really stands out to me too. Both of them do. The shapes, the colors. It doesn't even matter that these are not real stones. There's just a gravitas to these. They look like finer jewelry than they are. I mean, maybe in the camera it's not picking up, but I mean, there's a lot of craft that goes into costume jewelry. Okay, I got this one that I'm pretty sure is plastic, but I think it's vintage. It's got such a different look to it. Oh, please. I'm back. Sorry, my husband was hollering at me. Because I'm a professional, and this is a professional studio. Just kidding. Anyway, this has a missing stone. It has that sort of marcasite look to it. And it's totally marred up and not worth anything, but look at the back of that. I mean, what an interesting thing to do to just costume jewelry. I mean, no one's gonna see that except for the wearer, and that's a lot of thought into that creation, you know? It says also that it's sterling. So it's interesting to me to put something that gets marred up so easily into sterling. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe once I clean it up, it won't be, I don't know. I looked at it underneath the loop though. It's pretty scratched up. But for sterling and that kind of detail, might be kind of fun to see what else could happen with that. There's a way to, you know, redesign it. And then glass beads. They're just different. They're not even the same as any of the others, but super fun and so inexpensive for what I got. I'm still amazed. Real pearls. I mean, I don't even know if I'm just lucking out. I mean, I know that I'm definitely looking at things. I don't know if I went over these before, but I got these a little bit ago. They're all sterling. This one, the diamond detector went off for moissanite, so I'm going to take this in, see if that's a real sapphire, because sometimes they do that, you know. It's interesting, and it says 925, but of course it also says China, and I wouldn't have been surprised if these weren't moissanite, but they are. And that stone, I mean, that looks amazing. I don't know. Sterling, all of it's sterling. It's incredible. And then this one kind of made me chuckle because I think someone made it an adjustable ring by cutting it. But I mean, all of these are just stunning. And some of them are very old. I mean, come on. It's incredible. I think these they cost me like $45 for all of them. What's that? 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, like a dozen of them. So like essentially like $4 a piece. Yeah, that's crazy. Especially because of this one, you know. Okay. One more online, and then we'll get into whatever I got from this woman in the parking lot. Let me put this over here. These were a craft lot, and she did say that. I think actually that this, I think someone painted this with like nail polish or something, because I looked up, I can't remember what it's called, accessorant. I'll have to look it up again. But when this doesn't have this color on it, when it's this brushed gold, it was worth a bit, you know, $40 to $50 if I remember right. Something that could be worn both as a pendant, as a brooch. And yeah, I'm not so in love with the salmon tone, but imagine it in this brushed gold, and I could see that being worth something. This one isn't missing any stones. Oh, or am I lying to you? Nope. And look at that. This is from a while back, and the shape is supposed to be worn like this, and I love it. It needs a good cleaning, but it is, I don't know, it's so fun because it's so different. It's got that very Art Deco kind of appeal to it. I mean, looks like hematite almost, right? We got a little Avon bouquet. And then this is Avon. Yep, look at that. Porcelain. Looks like lilies of the valley. This doesn't say what it is, but it's fun. It's a little shinier than anything too vintage. I'm gonna guess it's something from probably my lifetime, maybe 80s. This thing, I've been trying to find one like it. There are things that are similar online. Nothing's missing from it. It needs a good cleaning. But look at the back of this. Look at all those rivets. I mean, that's crazy. And I was trying to find stuff, and there were things that were similar. They didn't have the same kind of rivets. They didn't have as many. And I mean, the craftsmanship to do this, there's a lot of depth in it. The stones almost, because it needs a little cleaning, it's got this sort of gray, almost green tone to it. It's very appealing. And it's super sparkly. I don't know if you can, it's hard for me. I love being able to just, like, the height of this now for me personally is great, but I can't see my phone. Okay. This is a Boucher, I don't know how to pronounce it. It needs one little pearl replaced, but these are worth a lot. Like, if this had the matching earrings with it, it's being sold for anywhere from $250 to $300. So I think just the brooch alone, I could probably sell for $150 to $180 once I can get that replaced. And I'm stunned, because this was just like a craft lot for like $10 plus, you know, shipping. I think maybe it was 12 after. I can't remember. But seriously, this is why I bought it. This one. Okay, so we got little tiny things. Is this one missing anything? Missing one. So everything in here was either missing something or tarnished, she said. But look at, you can see the rhinestones, which is why I wanted to put this bubble wrap down. The stuff that fell off. Sadly, I did not find the pearl when I looked earlier, because I just briefly glanced at it. But I know I can find one that's around the same. I want to check and make sure that they're not real. So this cat brooch cracked me up too. Kind of disconcerting that they put a little smudge there. It's missing one of its green eyes. I cannot find a pin like it online. There are lots of cat pins, even some where their tail's up and looking like that. None of them look like this. it can't be that old because of the clasp. It's not like it's 200 years ago or anything. But it's got this sassy kind of 60s feel to me. I don't know. But yeah, gotta find one green stone for its eye. This one's missing quite a few, and it was just very gold plated, you could tell. And it looks like it spent time underwater. I don't know. But I will probably harvest these stones to use for anything in the future. It's really beautiful, but I'm not gonna replate it. I might let my daughter use markers to see if she can make it look nicer, and maybe we'll put different stones in there. But these are pretty decent. They've got really good sparkle. Not quite Aurora, but super nice. So yeah, no name. So I'm not too worried about having to replace all those. This one is really gorgeous. I think I looked it up, and I feel like it was selling between 20 to 25. I want to say it's probably glass, but I don't know. And I mean, you could tell someone tried to repair it. There's some glue. I'll probably have to do some good cleaning on it before I put it out there, but even if I only sold it for 12 to 15, that's still pretty much all this money back. Cameo. And a really nice one too. It's this one's not old. So for a mass-produced thing, it turned out okay. I'd probably clean up a tiny bit more, but it could be just smudges. This little owl is... What are you? I think it's Jerry's. Yeah. There's so much plating that sometimes it just puddles in there and you can't see. It's missing a little stone there. Easy to fix. There might even be one of them right here. And then these two random bears, but just the back of them. I mean, how funny. Just two strange little colored bears. Butterfly. I always have tons of butterflies. I usually sell them in a lot. So this one, I was so sad. So it's a 4-leaf clover, and it when I looked it up, if it was clean and had all the stones left in it, and if the brooch was actually a working brooch, I think someone was selling one for like $170. And I just wonder, am I going to be able to fix it? I mean, is that beyond my skill level? I don't know. I mean, maybe there's a way to replace this by using, like a piece that's like this, Maybe there's a way to attach it. It's worth looking into. It definitely wouldn't be worth as much after if I Frankenstein it back together. But it's such a cool look with these little baguettes, and it's sad. Okay, so that's all that. I'm going to pause, clean this up, and we'll get to these. How's that for a sexy transition? Okay. I really appreciated that there's a Brighton bag in here. I have no idea if anything in here is Brighton, but I have a bunch of Brighton, and I had actually bought some Brighton tins for them, and I still don't think I had enough, so I'm like, ooh, a Brighton bag. So if you buy Brighton off of eBay from me eventually, they probably won't be in their same matching original packaging, but they will have Brighton packaging, and that's pretty exciting. And then I don't know if there's anything in here that's Pandora, but she threw that in the box too. So we've got a leather band, gray floral. So I'm gonna put these on eBay. This one is like heavy and has rhinestones. And she said they're for Samsung watches. So look for those if you have a Samsung watch. Oh, there's some gray floral. That's pretty. Yeah, not even opened. Okay, let's look at these first. And then we'll get to unrolling towels. Agate beads, nickel and lead free, hand embossed and hand painted. That's nice. They are Mountain Art Earrings, Garden Valley, Idaho. Oh man, Garden Valley is gorgeous. Okay, that's fun. Okay. Okay. That's an interesting... I mean, I've seen these for crystals before, but they don't even look that fancy. Maybe they're just tarnished. Look at it. I mean, are these for your ears? Look at how thick that is. I mean, I guess if you had your ears gauged, it'd be no big deal. Interesting. Huh. Okay. I have no... I mean, like, how many things am I going to test for gold? Probably all of them. Okay. They got some hoop earrings with leaf details. No name. No, not signed. We got some metal beads on hoops. Very nice, always popular. Some brushed gold with rhinestones that all appear to be there. Don't see a name. Most of the time I'll just Google lens these. Oh. Well, that's an interesting... Okay, so you put that in your ear. So this would be what you'd see. That's a wide profile. Good for short hair or an updo. Yeah, that's pretty fun. What else do we have? Oh, I love stuff like these beads. It's got that like halo effect. And I like this antiqued look like that too. Sheesh, I really should have put lotion on my hands. So embarrassing. Okay. Anyway, you're not here for my hands, you're here for the jewelry. Okay, no name. Still a decent pair of hoops. In good shape. What's this one? Ooh, these stones are cool. And look at that copper. That's almost more of that rose gold. Just a hint. That's a really beautiful color. And you know what's funny is these stones, are they real? They look real. They almost look like sheet music up close. Oh, they've got some weight to them. Let's see if they have anything. Other than being cleaned, I don't see a mark, but they are pretty heavy. Nice mixed metals, hammered. They have a good sound too. Oh, these are tarnished. Let me see. Hoop time. I don't see anything. Like I said, if they got made at home, wait, maybe. Nope. Still a lot of tarnish. Oh, this one could be metalware though, actually, now that I look at it again. Anyway, all things that can be fixed. These are Avon. And they say SP. I'm assuming that means silver plated. Someone had some love for the earth tones too. Perfect for this time of year. And natural stones, also in earth tones. Love that. These are great. She was so nice. And she almost lived in the next county. And I thought, okay, luckily this is a very inexpensive lot. It'll be worth it. And then she said, do you want to meet halfway? And I thought, what? You're a saint. Okay, these are great. They're very simple. And tarnished. So I wonder, anyway, one more set of hoops. These are great. They almost look like bangles. Okay. Earrings back in the box. Still trying to understand why these were in that special packaging. They're so different. Okay. Just because the part that goes into your ear is just not, it's very thick. So maybe they're not even earrings. I don't know. Okay. Now, I haven't looked at these at all. The other things I did glance through. I didn't glance at the earrings, though. Okay. Let's unroll a towel. Holy... This is a lot for $25. Okay. Ooh, pretty. I don't know if I could pronounce this. Kiem family? Kiem. No, it's a last name. It's not family. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Kiem. Maybe it does say family. I don't know. Now I can't wait to look it up. Okay. There's one super intriguing piece. And I think I have something similar to this. She said, I tried so hard to make sure they wouldn't tangle for you. And I thought, really? You're amazing. Not that I hate detangling. It's just, if you buy like 40 to 50 necklaces, you know. I love this leaf motif. I've got stuff smaller than this that I'm going to use in some of the necklaces I'm making. I don't see a name on that one. I'm going to put this one because it wants to get caught over here. Okay, what else do we have here? Religious themed bracelet, possibly. It's funny because it almost has a Brighton look to it too, huh? It's the hearts and the swirls for me. Okay. Maybe. I'm gonna look that up. Heart's Desire. That is cool. I love that. I like anything that looks like, you know, it's been assembled. Huh, I'll have to look that up too. Heart's Desire. Let me move this. Oh yeah, stuff for crafting. I like the sound of them though. They have that Bakelite sound. What do we have over here? Oh my. The thick chains are nice too. What is this? It says Perch, and it has a little cute bird on it. Is that the brand name? Who knows? I don't know enough about newer jewelry to know, so I'll look that up. Oh, there you go. Shells. I always like the sound of them. What do we have here? Nice toggle. It's a fun design. I don't see a name, but I think it'll be easy enough to look up because that's unusual. What do we have here? One latch. Another one with this great stone. This one is, oh, it goes with the Avon earrings and also says SP. So I'm assuming that means silver plate. And we'll put that in there. Go mingle with your buddy. Let's see what else. Ooh. Got a couple bangles. Always popular. Enamel. Crown Trifari. Okay. Crown Trifari. Got another cross. Sometimes these are easy and sometimes they are not. I think it's a metalware. Oh, maybe not. We'll check that out. Okay. What else do we have? Ooh, these feel cool. How they're like mother of pearl, but bronzed. They feel so cool. They're smooth. Pretty. Oh no, something's dangled. Okay. She was so sweet. I tried so hard, so hopefully. I'm like, oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. A few months ago, no, August, September, somewhere in there, the weather was still nice. My daughter and I drove to Homedale, which is like, yeah, hour, 40 minutes out. No, was it that long? No, it wasn't that long, but it was a ways. And I got jewelry from someone who used to sell on eBay. She did auctions, and then I think she said she did live stuff, because eBay also has live auctions. And she said it was so fun. And she'd do what she called the junk drawer, and she'd just throw out whatever, and these people would just be bidding on the junk. But she had some fun stuff. A lot. This is super nice. Lots of earth tones. And this says Etsu. ETSU. Leather. And it almost feels like lead. As strange as that sounds. It could be aluminum though. Fun little toggle there. Pretty. I would probably change it out for a heavy duty chain though, because this is super nice and it doesn't need to be on this. So that's something. So recently I've got a ton of glass. This one almost looks like maybe like a lanyard. Like maybe there used to be a clip on there to make it into, because I've also found lots of lanyards and stuff. And that's what this gives. It gives lanyard vibes. See, like that one piece that I just put aside. That would look good on something like this. A little bit newer. Or a chain. I don't see a name. That's pretty nice. We had a lot of these leather chains. This key has some heft. Yeah. There's a whole leather vibe here. Oh, it's like a tree of wisdom, tree of life kind of thing. Oh, two of them. That's actually pretty nice. XC. This is Brighton. Nope, maybe not. It says trust your journey. That definitely has a Brighton kind of feel to it though, doesn't it? Trust Your Journey though is the name of the company. So I'll find out it's somebody who used to work for Brighton. A friend is someone who dances with you in the sunlight and walks with you in the shadows unknown. That's fun. Oh my. That's a different, okay. I really love the chain. What does this say? It's a Lucky brand, okay. Wow, this is super long. And that's a fun pendant. What does this say? I think it's Premier Designs. Super long. Oh my goodness. Okay, this was $60 at Meyer and Frank. I haven't been to a Meyer and Frank since the 90s. And it says, oh my gosh, it's so tarnished that you can't even read what it says. Wow. Yeah, still had the tag on it. Wow. Interesting to, you know, people get gifts and they just hang on to them and never wear them. But how long has Meyer and Frank been out of business? That's really fun though. Yeah, this is Brighton. It has the B on it. Okay. I still can't believe she gave me Brighton. So I paid her $25. She says this is a lot of money so far. I couldn't even tell you because I don't know some of these brands. But I mean, some of this stuff, even if you sold it for $10 a piece, that's quite a bit. Oh yeah. Sorry. It's kind of the funny joke now, right? Live, laugh, love. This one's been well worn though. Someone really loved it a lot, which is sweet. Oh, it's a hook. It's got a little bit of metal wear. It feels really light. It's different. Okay. Ooh, I like how this feels. Also a Lucky brand. There's that little clover. All right, one towel down. Oh yeah, let's see what this is. Similar to the Meyer and Frank. My favorite people call me grandma. Oh, okay, that's super sweet. I had a lot of clients become grandparents recently, and they are so... One of them said, you know, you love your own kids, and then when they have a kid, you're like, oh, I didn't know I could love anything like that until this. And I'm like, oh, that's sweet. Not that I'm in a hurry for my kids to become parents, but it's good to know. Okay, towel number 2. All of this for $25. Okay. Lots of beaded things. Oh, there it is. The paparazzi. At least it's not tangled. This will be good for one of those Aurora bottles. I've been having fun making those. I just go to the dollar store and get water bottles from there, and I need to buy a bunch of them because, you know, it's the dollar store. Eventually they'll get rid of that design. Okay. Cute with the matching earrings and the pink. It'll be fun. Valentine's Day. Ooh, don't tangle. I feel like it's... It's an interesting clasp. It's lobster, but it's different. Oh. All right, earthquake. It says something on it too. All right, where did I put that loop? Let's see what it says. As a patent number 537965, maybe? It's always fun. It's usually what like 50s that have all that, 40s through the 60s. Lucite. Okay. Trying my best. She did such a good job, and here I am wrecking it. Oh, here. This matches those earrings that look like sheet music to me. Look at that. Sets. All right. I'm going to put it in here along with the other. Okay. All right. I won't skip ahead because those are underneath. How fun. Magnabilities.com. So there's a magnet? Maybe? I don't know. It's got a fun little design on it though. But I've never heard of Magnabilities. Doesn't it sound very X-Men though? It's got the Magnabilities. These are fairly heavy. They're not, well, they're a little chilly. So they're not plastic, that's for sure. What else do we have here? Looks like the logo is like an owl or a hawk or American eagle. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Probably another one then. Yep, American eagle. This one's a different American Eagle Outfitters logo though. Where'd that just go? It's not the cursive or italics like this one is. I like these colors together. It's fun. Okay. This one looks like it matches the set of earrings too, doesn't it? Yep. There we go. I got some good sets I'm going to put on mine. Okay. Oh, these are cool. You've got a very different kind of sound, huh? I got this kind of hook. I don't know. There's something like First Nations or something, you know, like a feel there's good craftsmanship. What are you? It's so different. It's really beautiful. Okay, mother of pearl. Avon. What else do we have here? Lots of things on leather and cords, huh? I think this one's fossil. It's so funny because a lot of this is like Y2K or late 90s vibe. So that also has a kind of Brighton feel to it, but it is Coldwater Creek. There are those stones again. No name on this one though. Lots of leather, lots of stones. This is gonna make a really fun thing. Yeah, they're rough. These are real. I wonder if that's real garnet then. Idaho is sort of known for garnets. Huh. Interesting. These are smooth, so they look like hematite. But yeah, these are real pearls. See that? It's so crazy to me. All the good stuff I've been getting at such a low. I'm kind of amazed. It's 925. Okay. Is this all one thing? No, just happened to look like it. Okay. This looks, it's missing a stone, but doesn't it have that, it's like Leah, Sophia, or whatever. Is that her name? It has that same kind of look to it to me. It's very light. Okay. That's a beautiful heart. Heart stuff is pretty popular. It always amazes me. And it looks like Avon again. Yeah. It's pretty. All right. One last thing. I'm guessing it's Coldwater Creek. Yep. These colors are fantastic, especially this time of year. You know, like Thanksgiving's in a couple weeks. Oh my God, Thanksgiving's in a couple weeks. Ugh, so weird. All right. So that's that. That's that. What's it been, like an hour? I don't even know. Is it still on? Are things still working? I don't know. I have other things that, like this is going to go up on Etsy. Look at how cute that is. Someone painted that. Who knows when. Hand painted in Mexico. That's going to be up soon. I have a bunch of Christmas stuff up soon. Yeah. I don't know. It's been interesting. Like, I told myself that tonight's whatnot would be the make it or break it. And yeah, I'm at the point where I think it's a break it. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Looks like my phone wants to die. Perfect timing, I guess.